Do you ever feel like you're starting to see things differently? That you see things that other people don't? This is not random. When a lot of people hit this phase, they shut it down because they don't really understand what is happening. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 signs that your intuition is awakening or getting stronger so that you can recognize what is actually unfolding instead of brushing it off and going back to where things were. As an engineer turned psychic with over 9,000 readings, some of my clients ask me, Vaishali, how do I know if my intuition is strong or weak? So I'm going to demonstrate the concept of how strong as well as weak intuition works with a story of Anna going to a party and seeing the signs. So let's say that Anna wants to go to a party. Sign 1, you have clarity over chaos to make a decision. You start to make decisions with ease as opposed to chaos, and the answers flow very naturally to you with ease. So Anna wants to go to a party, and guess what? She doesn't really know which dress to wear. As she is taking a shower, an image of a dress that she hasn't really worn in a long time flashes in front of her. And Anna realizes, oh my God, I have that dress. I haven't really worn it in a long time. However, this indicates Anna's awareness that her clairvoyance is trying to connect with her and give her an answer. With a weaker intuition, she would have just flipped through her wardrobe several times and still not happy with the final choice of her dress. With a stronger intuition, the answer came to her naturally and she is extremely happy with her choice. Sign 2, you never flip-flop between a yes or a no to make a decision. You're going to start hearing the answers of the questions you have or of what is about to come. So now that Anna knows what dress to wear, she's still wondering whether or not she should go to the party when she hears a soft whisper. Go there. You'll meet someone who's going to help you with your job search. This is her intuition trying to communicate with her via her clairaudience, telling her as to why she should be going to the party. With a weaker intuition, she would have completely skipped the event and lost a chance to change the direction of her life. With a stronger intuition, she is excited at the prospect of meeting someone who's going to help her land a new job. Sign 3, you start knowing things without knowing why. You'll have moments where you just know about a person, about a decision, about what is going to happen next. And your logical mind is going to try and argue with it. But that first hit, that's the part you need to pay attention to. So, as Anna walks into the party, she has this knowingness that something interesting is about to happen. She is about to meet someone who's going to change the direction of her career. This is her claircognizance connecting with her and telling her that get ready, the movie is just about to begin. With a weaker intuition, she is only half engaged in the conversations of what is being said to her and what is being asked of her. With a stronger intuition, she is alert and attentive trying to figure out if this conversation is connecting her to the person who's going to help her with her job search. Sign 4, you feel off around certain people even if nothing is wrong. You'll start picking up on the energy before the behavior. Someone can be smiling and saying all the right things, but if something inside you just feels off, that is not you being negative. That's your intuition picking up on what is not being said. So, as Anna is engaged with this group of people in a conversation, something doesn't feel right. She feels like she needs to part from this group and join a different group. This is her clairsentience trying to communicate with her and telling her to get off from the current group and get into a different group where she's more likely to meet the person who's going to help her with her job search. With a weaker intuition, she would just hang out in that particular group and get bored. With a stronger intuition, she walks away from that group and joins another group where she unexpectedly comes across someone who's going to help her with her job search. Sign 5, you don't take anything for granted and know how to act even though things seem good on the surface. You sense that something is not right and start asking questions instead of just going for the obvious. So while Anna is hanging out with the second group, the waiter brings a tray full of appetizers and Anna psychically tastes the appetizer. She realizes that the appetizer has fish in it and she is allergic to fish. So, in a seemingly innocent manner, she asks the waiter if the appetizer has any fish in it. This is her psychic ability called clairgustance trying to communicate with her, where she can taste something psychically before she physically puts the food in her mouth. With a weaker intuition, she would have just gobbled up the appetizer and got a rash all over her face and her body. With a stronger intuition, she confidently questions the waiter about the ingredients in the appetizer. So if you have experienced even 2 or 3 of these signs, your intuition is not just there. It is already starting to develop. And most people ignore this stage, which is why it never gets a chance to fully grow. So I'm curious, which signs are you experiencing the most right now? Which of these incidents can you relate to? The ones with the stronger intuition or the ones with the weaker intuition? Go ahead and put that in the comments below. So you may be thinking, does it really make that big of a difference if you choose to listen to your intuition versus ignore it? This is the subject of my next video where I share a story of a person listening to their intuition versus ignoring it. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.